The US-Israel war against Iran, which started on February 28th, doesn't seem to be ending anytime soon. The US-backed Israeli strikes on Tehran on February 28th killed Iranian Supreme Leader Ayotallah Ali Khamenei, after which his son Mojtaba Khamenei, who was also injured in the strikes, was named as the new Iranian Supreme Leader. Now, after the death of Ayotallah Ali Khamenei, Iran vowed to avenge its leader's assassination, and within just 24 hours, Iran launched 167 ballistic and cruise missiles and fired 541 drones at UAE, targeting the US bases in the Gulf countries. Now, however, over the time, number of missiles and drones by Iran have significantly gone down. A report by Al Jazeera suggests that, for instance, in first 24 hours, Iran had fired 167 ballistic and cruise missiles and launched over 500 drones at the UAE. Meanwhile, on the 15th day of the conflict, Iran fired only 4 missiles and 6 drones. Notably, the Al Jazeera report is based on statements which were issued by the Emirates Defense Ministry. As US had anticipated a retaliatory attack from Iran, Trump and Netanyahu together struck multiple missile facilities of Iran, significantly reducing its capacity to fire missile and launch drones. Now, last week, Pentagon had said that missile launches were down by 90% from the first day of fighting, and the drone attacks were down by 86% from Iran. Now, despite all these attacks, Iran's retaliatory strikes continue. Why? For example, on March 15th, Trump claimed that US forces had decimated Iran's drone manufacturing capacity. However, just 24 hours later, on March 16th, Qatar announced that it had intercepted the latest in a series of missiles fired from Iran towards the country. Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Bahrain also issued alerts. A missile landed on a car in Abu Dhabi, killing 1 person. Iran has notably lost multiple top leaders in US-Israeli strikes that began on February 28th. Some of the top leaders that were eliminated in the US-Israeli strikes are Iran's former Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, its security chief Ali Larijani, Iran's Chief of Staff Abdul Rahim Moshwi, Minister of Defense Aziz Narizadeh, Chief of IRGC Mohammad Pakpor, and Supreme Leader's advisor Ali Samkhani. Now, despite all this elimination of Iran's top leaders, the system still remains in place. Now, while US and Israel thought that eliminating the top leadership of Iran would bring it to its knees, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said that the presence or absence of an individual does not affect Iran's structure. Araghchi explained that after Larijani's killing, his deputy immediately assumed full operational powers, resulting in continuous attacks by Iranian military on US and Israeli bases. Now, with someone always ready to take a place of an eliminated leader, Iran has successfully managed to create a data overload for US intelligence. Despite claims by Trump that Iran has lost most of its missile facilities, the attacks by Iran have not quite slowed down. It is a fact that Iran may quite not win this war, but it sure does has the capacity to prolong the conflict, expand the battlefield, and raise the costs globally. Now, Iran started its attacks with ballistic and cruise missiles, but has now gradually shifted to low-cost weapons. While Iran launches a 20,000 to 50,000 worth of a dollar drone, its enemies have to spend millions on interceptors to block its low-cost projectiles. Now, since Iran is attacking multiple positions at a single time, the cost involved to intercept cheap projectiles at different locations increases significantly. Notably, US is also feeling the wrath of the high costs, as Trump administration has recently sought $200 billion for Iran war. Now, apart from the cheap projectiles, Iran also relies on its support groups, axis of resistance, to widen the battlefield. An Iranian leader also claimed that Hezbollah is stronger than ever, despite the claims which were made by Israel that Hezbollah is no more.